Hello and welcome back to Minecraft. I've made some smaller improvements around the settlement. Nothing much, mostly just to make the place look better. Some visual improvements. Yeah, let's just go ahead and show them right away. It's just some minor things, but I believe that a lot of the smaller things, the smaller details, is what makes the place look good. And the first improvement is this: I've finally made a path leading to this tower. Before you just had to go through the woods. Now there's a path. You can see this one. This path right here goes now all the way. It used to stop around, I would say around here. Now it goes all the way. I don't know. I thought about making a path here, but I actually kind of like that there's not. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's okay to sometimes just walk on the grass. But yeah, now we have this path, and you can see it from this angle. Not that it's any different. But now we have this nice, neat little path leading to this tower. I might build something in this area just to have more reason for this path other than just that. Yeah, let's take this. This was to mark the railroad. It didn't go that way. It didn't. It goes there. I'll show you the railroad once it's completely done. You see, you saw some of it in the last video and also in this video from up in the tower. But the whole extent of the railroad, which will take some time, especially because I've run out of gold and almost redstone. This is all the redstone I have. I made this because I was going to make more of these, but I ran out of redstone, unfortunately, because you do need redstone to make these as well. The lamp. So you can see I made one new right up here. We have this nice little lamp when you come up here, and for some reason, just when I built them, the first they don't the thing, what's it called? The daylight detector does not work, and it turns on during daylight. So I had to smash that one on top and then place it again. The same with all of these. Well, maybe not all of them, but some of them. The first time they don't, the daylight detector doesn't work, so I had to put it on again. The other things I made is just these two things: a nice little bench with a tree. Nothing much, but I think it looks good. And then a piece of modern art. I don't know. I don't know. I think it looks pretty cool. And it was just a big empty place. So I thought, why not make something? And I actually like it for its simplicity. I think it looks pretty neat. I wish that you could actually. This is one thing that they need to do in Minecraft. That you could make half blocks and stack another half block on top of it. I mean, in the same. You can technically. I could put another half block on top of that one, but I would not be able to put it on the bottom of that one. That is in the top half of the block, the normal block. But I couldn't make a tower where I alternated between two different type of half blocks. And I really think Minecraft. I don't know if they can do that or if that's if they'd have to rewrite the code a lot, then it does. I don't know. It would be nice, but yeah, like I said, it's just some small things. Like I think it looks good. We have this nice little modern piece of art and a nice place to wait if you're waiting for someone at the train station. You don't want to be in the train station itself, but I mean, there are waiting areas here. You can wait here, and I believe I put some benches out here. Oh, I didn't. Probably should have a bench or two out here. I like these doors. But yeah, it's like I said, small improvements, very small, but it's just, like I said, the smaller things is what matters. It's what makes the place come alive. We have this nice little sculpture in the tree and the path. And like I said, I was actually going to make one or two more of these, but I ran out of redstone. This is not enough. I mean, this is enough, but you need let's see, you need 4 for each of these lamps, which means you need 4 times 4. That's 12. So I'm just 2 short, and I've checked everywhere in chests. Actually, I haven't checked this chest in here. I have this really bad habit of that actually is empty. Oh, I forgot there's an upstairs here. Ta-da! We're now upstairs. Yeah, this is actually the reason this doesn't turn into grass is because all the way around and beneath I've made sure that this is in no way contact with grass. It took a while to do, actually. It didn't, actually. You know what am I talking about? Hey, horse. So yeah, minor details, but it's getting somewhere. Every path I make... That sounded almost like a song. Every path I make... but no, every path I make, every bench I take, no. Every small thing is going to make the place look better, look more lived in. And that's that's what I like to build. I like to build in a kind of realistic way and kind of have the place look alive. And I feel like I've succeeded so far. It feels very much live. I hate this water bug. I really wish that they would fix this. There's no reason why these currents should be there, and they don't even make sense. These two currents are going against each other. Yeah, Mojang, fix that. But yeah, this is all I have to show. I know it's not much, but it looks good, and that's the most important part. So yeah, in case you haven't checked it out yet, yesterday I actually made a bonus video, the first bonus video in a long time. It has gotten some views, but only 1 like. Maybe it's just not a liked video, but check it out. I played a little game called GeoGuessr, a browser game. It's super much fun. You should go check it out yourself. But I just wanted to, in case some people didn't notice, because it has been a while since I last made a bonus video, so maybe people just didn't expect it and therefore didn't notice. But you go check it out. I'm not saying that this doesn't mean that I'm going to make regular bonus videos again. The bonus video probably still will be a kinda irregular, kinda once in a while type video. But yeah, like it if you like it. Wait, I forgot what I was going to say. Today's videos are Anachronax, 3 videos, and 1 Dungeons and Dragons Online, in which I visit a warehouse. That's it should be called Warehouses and Kobolds, because that's pretty much everything I've done lately. Why am I trying to go to bed? It's not even nighttime. But yeah, one thing that kind of confuses me is that my first Anachronax video, everybody was like, "Oh, this is a cool game. Oh, it's glad to see you play this." And then it's kind of gone downhill since. Maybe people just realized I sucked at the game. I don't know. But remember to, if you like the video, give it a like. And if you if you download the video because you have slow internet and the video would lag too much or something like that, please make sure to run the video in the background. Just turn off the sound while you're watching the video, because I would just like to see how many people actually watches my videos, and it's not really that many. I have a lot of inactive viewers, which is okay. It's okay. I mean, I don't mind. I'm not doing this for the views. I'm not doing this for the likes. But I do get happy when I get a lot of views. I do get happy when I get a lot of likes. I don't get unhappy when I don't get views or likes. I get a little unhappy if I get dislikes, because I don't like getting dislikes. I never understood the dislike button. It's kind of douchey. I've never pressed the dislike button. I mean, I did it once or twice, but that was only when the video was like offensive. I wish I could turn off the dislike button, and then people who dislike my videos had to write a comment. I think that would be a much better way. I don't mind if people say, "Oh, I don't like your videos." At least I don't know, and then I could ask why. But when people just press the dislike button, I can't ask why. And also, I wish I could. I don't know if anybody knows if there's a way in which I can disallow. I don't know if that's the right word, but I don't want comments that where I can't reply. I don't know if there's a way to do that so that people can't. If people won't let me reply to their comment, I don't want them to be able to write a comment on my page. I think it's sad enough that people think it's okay to write, "Oh, you suck," just because they don't have to own up to it because they are behind a screen somewhere else in the world and being anonymous. That's one thing. I mean, that's already being a coward. But what's even more a coward is when they turn off my ability to reply. That's just them being dicks. And I wish I could turn that off. I don't mind people saying, "Ha ha ha, you suck." Well, I do mind, but I'm not gonna say you can't do that. If you want to be mean to me, you go right ahead. You're an asshole, you're a dick, you're a douchebag, and I'll probably block you. And you wouldn't have gotten anything out of it other than the fact that you now have one more person who doesn't like you. I mean, you'll probably not gain friends from doing it. I mean, is there really people out there, "Oh man, this guy just wrote a hate comment on this guy's video, he's cool"? I mean, if that's the case, then they're just as dumb as the guy who wrote the hate comment. But I guess they are. Do people who post hate comments, do they have like a union or a secret club where they all meet and talk about all the hate comments they wrote this week? "Oh yeah, so how many hate comments you wrote?" "I wrote 10. Haha, I wrote 15. Oh, I lose." No, well, you know what? We all lose because we're losers. And, yeah. They all talk like that for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah. Oh my god. People are dumb. Some people at least. Not all. But when you go through YouTube, there's really a lot of dumb people. And I don't know why they can't see that. I mean, you don't have to write something. I mean, it's not that you become popular. It's not that people are thinking, "Oh, this guy wrote first on a video. Oh, this person is always first on a video. This person must be cool." I mean, that doesn't happen. I really hope it doesn't. I seriously hope. Although, I do see this weird new thing. It's actually been going on for a while, and I think I have talked about it. But people are becoming popular because of their comments. And I'm like, why? People are really starting to get subscribers even though they have no videos, just because they comment a lot. I don't get it. Maybe I'm too old. Maybe it's a younger thing. Maybe it's I don't know. It just seems kind of ridiculous. I sometimes write comments, and they sometimes get thumbed up, but I've never written a comment because I hoped to get it thumbed up. Never. Because I don't see the point in getting a comment thumbed up. for the sake of getting it thumbed up. I don't make videos to get likes or views. I make videos because I like to make videos and I like to entertain people. Getting likes and views is just a bonus for that. And the same with when I write a comment. I write comments mostly because I have something to say and not for the sake of just saying something for the sake of saying something and getting likes and comments and replies. I don't get it. And I actually, speaking of comments, this is kind of weird. I'm a little surprised by this. I wrote a comment on one of Omrega's videos a long time ago, a year and a half, maybe 2 years ago. I can't remember the comment right now, but for some reason, randomly, this comment I wrote are still getting thumbed up and likes, and I'm like, what? It wasn't really that great, but I guess I mean, it wasn't a bad comment or anything. I said what I felt like saying, and it was something I felt was needed to say. I think it was. I wrote something about. Someone wrote in about him being an asshole in a game. It was a role-playing game, so I said something about maybe he's role-playing as an asshole, which I think he'd and something like that. I don't know. He was playing a game of cops and robbers, and people were like, "But why are you just killing people randomly?" And I was like, "But maybe he's playing as a ruthless criminal." That's what I. Yeah, maybe he's role playing as a ruthless criminal. And that comment for some reason is still being thumbed up. And my point in that saying that is I didn't write that comment to get thumbed up or for people to like, "Oh, wow, this is a great comment." I wrote that comment because I felt like the other guy I was writing that comment to was like being an asshole. Another time, but I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's just, I don't know. I'm not saying that it's a bad thing, this comment thing that people are getting all into. But I'm saying that, what I'm trying to say is, you don't have to comment. It's just, you don't have to. And that means all you people who write first, or "I've never been here this early," or "Okay," I've actually gotten that. I've written a comment on someone's videos, and someone felt that it was very important for them to write "Okay" on the comment and nothing else. Okay, I was like, thank you for your opinion. Thank you for sharing your deepest feeling. I mean, I'm really really pleased with that. Okay, it felt amazing. It's, by the way, that's sarcasm. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get the need to write a comment if you don't really have anything to say. I don't. I really, I'm not, again, I'm not saying that this is a bad thing. I'm not criticizing you. I just don't understand the need to do it. I don't know what's going on in these people's head. And if anybody can answer me this, and I would actually like it out from a psychological aspect or sociological aspect as to why commenting has become a whole community in itself, a whole culture in itself. How did this happen? I'm actually curious as to why. I'm the type of person that really wants to know how things happen. I wish that there were a movie, not a documentary, a motion picture about the guy who invented the camera, and about the guy who invented the television, about the first guy who ever played a certain card game. About these movies would probably, to a lot of people, be boring. But for some reason, I would love to see these, because this would give me an insight into how this got started. How did the guy who invented the first chair? I would love to see a movie, a documentary about the person who invented the first chair. Why did he do it? Why did he go with that design? And what was his original purpose? And that's the kind of the thing I'm thinking about with YouTube, with the YouTube comments and stuff like that. How did that get started? I would love to see a documentary about YouTube in general. And I'm not talking about a documentary about how YouTube is and how it functions. I'm talking about, I would like to know people's reactions to the first time they saw a certain video or the first time they saw a certain YouTuber. People, how they felt. I wish I could go into people's heads sometimes and see what was going on, why they do the things they do, why they feel the need to write a comment even though they don't have anything to say. And I wish I could do that. I don't know. And now I just feel like I've been spending a lot of time talking about absolutely nothing, and someone is probably curious as to why I'm doing that and would like to understand what's going on in my head. Or maybe not. Maybe people just don't care about stuff like that. I've met people that don't seem to care about how things work and why people do what they do, and I become a little sad. I'm not saying that everybody should be like, "Oh, I'm all interested in this. This is one of my major topics or something like that. This is really something that interests me." No, I'm just saying that I become sad that people don't seem to be interested in people's actions and people's emotions. And I'm not talking about being an asshole and saying, "Oh, you're sad, ha ha ha." No, why people are interested in certain things. There's a lot of disinterest in other people. I don't know if that makes sense. I'm gonna end now because I could talk about this for hours, and I would probably talk about the same thing again and again because I forget that I've already talked about it. That happens a lot with me. I sometimes want to understand why I do that. I mean, that is one of the things I'm currently doing in my life right now, is a deeper understanding of my mind and why I do things I do, why I feel the way I feel, why my emotions are different from other people's emotions, why my actions and thoughts are different from other people's thoughts, and that is there's a very interesting aspect in my life right now, and I'm gonna go now. Sorry. But yeah, today's videos, I already introduced them, but 3 Anachronox and 1 Dungeons and Dragons Online. And yesterday, if you hadn't checked it out already, I played a game called GeoGuessr, which I will definitely be playing more because it's a super fun game. So check that out as well. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.